I thought I completely covered how Eligio Bishop was able to steal Zoca from Solar before Zoca and Solar's whole physical relationship had even started. Of course, they'd been speaking to each other for, many months prior, but, of course, Eligio, Nature Boy, Three God, Chief, whatever he calls himself today, has to take a test drive with every woman that crosses his path, if possible. So, of course, Zoca was no exception, and she was a naive, starry-eyed teen that suddenly ended up in the vortex of that black hole of endless need known as Eligio Bishop. And then she got bounced back and forth, and eventually bounced back to the man that she was supposed to be with, thought she would be with, Solar. And, of course, this series I made, I did a part 1. Of course, I started to make, the sequel part 2. But when I realized that I told the full backstory, I had to make this prequel, guys. You know me. I'm going down that rabbit hole. I'm going down deep, and I'm bringing my receipts. So anyway, the prequel here is, going to more thoroughly show you guys what happened when Zoca arrived to Carbonation during her love bombing stage, when Eligio just immediately started spitting his lame game at her, took her to the waterfalls alone, y'all. He's never alone. They did some sort of photo shoot, and then he elected her chiefess immediately. The newest, youngest member that was supposed to be Solar's direct report. So it was a lot of confusion, and I really do believe there was a lot of coercion, manipulation, exploitation involved in the whole, situation. But, bottom line, I had to make sure to give you, as much of the backstory as possible. And when I hear these accounts on this particular video that I'm showing you guys, these clips, you'll hear that the sexual encounters that Zoca had with what they call the source, they don't sound like romantic. They sound more like, some sense of servitude, or maybe a fangirl, that is just in awe and groomed already, gives it up to this person that she believes to be her god. Because, this is not, definitely not about romance or any romantic connection, because I've never seen one between them. I do not believe Zoca to have been sexually interested in him back then, or now. I think she even called him an old man. We'll see in the video. But bottom line, she was at his mercy in an unknown place where it's hard to escape. And she'd already ran away from home after, months of fighting with her family about joining the cult. So she was even forced to see a therapist, y'all. That is in part 1 of the series, if you wanted to see that, if you haven't yet. But anyway, she slipped out the door of her childhood home, and then she ended up in the belly of the beast. And I just want to make sure to show you guys how she got chewed up and spit out, because the person that you see today is really like bitter, angry, confrontational, lost her marbles. I hate to say it, she's the embodiment of Eligio Bishop, and consumed by bitterness and loneliness, but I cannot judge, considering she's been abused in every way. And then she lost her baby and was not allowed to grieve. Blamed. It was her fault. So anyway, this is my attempt to fill in any blanks that you may have had about Zoca's beginnings. It is very confusing. And her being in the middle of all that chaos, it's understandable. She can't think straight. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the story.
dad watching? You sure? Yo, your dad watches us? Your dad watches us? What you mean you don't know? I don't know, is he? I don't think he watches it. Oh, okay. That would be weird. Nah, I just don't wanna I don't wanna think that. You know what I mean? Cause I got a daughter. Kinda looks like her. So my daughter, I got a daughter too. She kinda looks like her. I never seen a dark-skinned girl with pink lips. Well, that's
weird. I have pink nose.
Your dad is a cop? Oh, they be talking some shit. These McDonald's people. No feds or nothing like that. As somebody said, you're really pretty. She love all that attention. She that Aries. Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, if I hear it enough, so I'm like, if I hear it enough.
Hey, where's your on that?
Everybody's like, hey, Pluto. That's good. Like, I would tell people, like, I don't know, before this, I was like, I think I want to, like, at least live in a tiny house. I'm not the nice. I'll make my house. I'm gonna make it air conditioned. I was like, wow, there's people that are trying to do the same thing. I'm like, what are we doing by myself?
Yo, who line is this right here?
That's mine. That's Aya's. Is that not what the food is at? That is, let me see. That's his. Say what? Okay. Yeah. I thought that was somebody else. Let's see. Wow. What that sound? You drink that one.
Oh, y'all want to be here so bad. I know. They want to be here.
You gotta be elite.
Yeah.
You gotta be elite. Yo, she's stupid.
Yeah.
Yo, you
What's that?
funny as shit. Gotta be elite. Yo, you funny type shit. You gotta be careful though. She got cancer 10th house. Like Nana.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, she has this house.
She got that presence.
Ooh, night queen.
Yo, that's the one I want. Yeah, I like those. Yo, I'm losing this right here. Type shit. There you go. It's good. It's good. Please don't touch that shit. Whatever. All right, y'all. Move that shit right there. So what's your pop's name?
I didn't tell him. Son told me.
What?
I didn't tell him. Son told me.
What?
Remember what happened last time? I had to be quiet. They took me to a total, like, they took me to a counselor to go talk. Like, I felt like I said it again. Yeah.
This is Soular and Warriors? just a demonic puppet master producer. I mean, how is it demonic? I want to know how it's demonic. Do y'all even know what demons are? How is anything I'm doing demonic? Can anybody explain that to me? Like, how is it demonic, my nigga? Like, y'all niggas be making shit up. The shit is live, is in your face, and it's still demonic. Niggas make something demonic. Only a demon demonizes everything. You feel what I'm saying? A demon gonna demonize everything, huh? Because you's a demon, and everything you see is a reflection of you. Of course you see a demon when you look at me, because you're gonna demonize everything, nigga. That's like shit. Shit ain't even demonic, nigga. This is beautiful as fuck. It's beautiful as fuck from where we come from, nigga. What I'm doing right now as a black man, coming from the broken place I was at right now, you should be proud of me, nigga. You gonna demonize me because you're a demon? Come on, man. We see right through you, man. The gods see right through you. The smart people, the wise, they see right through you. You feel me? Let's get it. The wise gonna see right through you, dog. You ain't got no evidence of none of that, bro. You ain't got no evidence of none of that, bro.
Yo.
Peace, God.
Peace.
What's the mathematics for the day?
John, I had this little question that I was just wondering. So you said, I remember Zoca saying that, Solar and Zoca was supposed to be directs. Or Zoca was supposed to be Solar's direct.
What's going on with that?
You know, right? If you know in your heart that you're God's gift to woman, right? And you believe it to be so, don't you believe that taking her to the waterfall by yourself, she would eventually gravitate towards you anyway, just because you are who you are?
What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about?
I'm saying the fact that Zoca, they were supposed to be directs. Did Solar? I just want to know if Solar had who what?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Oh, they wasn't word.
Nah, bro. Nah.
That's what I want to know.
That shit was up in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
We try to let the woman wait, because when you meeting people online, it's different than when you when you come here in person. Then she felt the vibe. She was like, she already knew what it was when she got. You know what I mean? She spent the
facts.
Was like, yeah, I already know. You know what I mean? Like, so and she didn't want to get passed around, so she had to make that. You know, that like, nah, let me not play around with this shit. Like, she, you know what I mean?
Facts.
So for her, it's when you meeting people online. Say like for instance, Pluto. She wanted to be with Solar when she first came, and she came and she got the vibes from him, and she was like, oh, nah. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's how it be.
Met somebody online, maybe, I don't know. Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I definitely have. It's not the same when you meet them in person and shit.
Right, so we gotta understand that. And on top of that, she, like, ain't nothing wrong with Solar. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she wanna go straight to the source. Put it like that. She just
exactly.
Why play around and just
with the middleman?
She gonna outgrow him, and she gonna wind up coming to me anyway. So she like, why play around with that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, all right, cool.
She just made a G decision. She made like a big girl decision. That's all. She just made. That's why she where she at right now. Because the reason why she came to carbonation is because she made a big girl decision, and she made a big girl decision when she got here. And I'm proud of her because she's smart for that. That's real. And everybody commended her for that, because it was like, wow, that's cool. Because you know what I mean. She's able to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying. People try to like push the age thing, but she today.
Nah,
you can't even use it today because it's, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You can't even use it today because, I mean, like a 19-year-old or a 21-year-old today and a 21-year-old when I was 21. No.
Nah.
You can't judge a 21-year-old. You got to add 10 years. You got to add 10 years to it, like damn near to a 21-year-old's mind and consciousness. I'm not talking about experience as far as being in Babylon. Absolutely not. But when it comes to like just knowledge itself, just knowledge of self. With knowledge
She do got that.
Yeah. You gotta add like an extra 10 years before 21. Shit, we didn't know what these 21-year-olds knew today. Fuck no. We was different. You know what I mean? Like, so this is a different whole age. You can't even judge a motherfucker buddy. You know what I'm saying? So, but the only thing is experience with them. When they're young like that, they don't got no experience. You know?
Yeah.
And so that's the only thing is like, and if they smart, they gonna get an OG. They gonna get their OG and like, yo, it's just like Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? Beyonce ain't married Jay-Z because of his looks. She married Jay-Z because she could do. She wanted legacy. She didn't marry Jay-Z for his looks. She wasn't a stupid chick. She like, nah, I want to marry Jay-Z for legacy. You know what I'm saying? So shit crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
Right.
So why would you Zoca like, yo, I feel Chief is the smartest man on this planet, and I want to give my womb to him, and I want legacy. Why would you ever blame for you? She's smart. I think she's smart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she is.
She's smart. She's smart. She like, yo, I want to. First of all, because if you understand genetics, before you get off the line, I want to tell you something. If you understand genetics, like if you understand who Chief is, right? If you understand who Chief is, and you understand all my knowledge and the knowledge that I have, right? Then you would realize that that's in me. So if I'm a female, why would I not want to engage in, you know what I'm saying, becoming one with that? You know what I'm saying? And like for me as a female, the only nigga that I would ever be with is someone that could level my mind up to the highest degree. I'm not going to open my womb or open my mind to anybody that's not going to be able to level my mind up. So she's smart as a young joint. She like, yo, I'm going to level my mind up and my being, and I'm going to populate the earth with this man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is who I choose. How y'all going to be mad at her because she found her alpha? She like, yo, I'm fucking with him. Can't be mad at her. She's like years ahead of y'all old chicks that made hella mistakes. They didn't have the knowledge in their day to know that. They had the wisdom in their day to know that. Yeah, you can't be mad at a shorty because she's smart. She's smart.
You can't. I wasn't never mad at her. I was just saying, like, she's just basically skipping the middleman, going straight to the source. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I was just trying to figure out.
Man, that's why she had made the decision she made. She shocked me. I'm like, wow, like that's smart, shorty. You smart. You going to the top. She going to the top. Like she's straight. Like she's smart, bro.
Facts. And then. Okay.
Pay attention to Pice. Pice is 19 years old.
I pay attention to Pice. He's smart. He up there.
Pice, 19 years old, and shit on all these people in the room. He's 19-year-old. The boy is litty. Like, and no one pays attention to Pice. Like, Pice is a fucking phenomenon, and he'll eat anybody's face off online, like on some shit, like just the shit he be rapping about. Like, he take my knowledge. The boy,
he's fire. He's fire. Definitely.
And he's 19, he's a phenomenon, and everybody not even understanding his genius. Like that to be 19 and to know what Pice know and to know to be like, nah, I'm going to dedicate my whole life to this.
Hell yeah, that's a big decision to make. Yeah, at 19, hell yeah. At 19, I was tripping.
Crazy. Yeah, you was
I was wilding out at 19.
With his skill. Pice got skills. He could be one of these rappers out here with all this gold and silver and platinum and diamonds in their mouth and all this money they throwing. He could be out there in that crowd literally with his skill of rap. Like Pice is really
he rapping about something too. That's the thing. Like niggas nowadays don't rap about shit. He rapping about something. So I can listen to this shit.
The boy talented. Like seriously, he rap better than these dudes and he know how to rap like them. And he's talented. He's gifted. You feel me? Like, and so he could have made the decision easily to go online and start making music and come up and got a hit online, you know what I'm saying? But he like, nah, man, the bullshit. He got the knowledge.
His flow crazy. His flow crazy.
Yeah.
His flow is definitely crazy.
That's a fact.
But yeah, hold on, I have one more. I can't even remember. I ain't worried about it. But yeah, yo, peace, God. Be safe.
That's a fact. Peace to the gods.
All right, my nigga.
Yeah, like, the thing is, it's not even about age today more than it's about consciousness. We live in an age of information, meaning that Zoca being 21 today, and you looking at when you was 21, you can't even compare your mind to the mind of the 21-year-olds today. You can't even do it. They light years ahead of you. You can't even sit there like, oh, she's a baby. Nah, my nigga, she's smarter than you. You made all the mistakes that she lets. It's like these kids is an upgrade. Like your children, they upgrades. They made all your mistakes. They already got those lessons in life. And so they come as an upgrade. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like then they got access to the whole world before they leave out the door. Before they left out the door, they got access to the whole world through the internet. So you can't, they already traveled the world before they went. They're way more mature. And the only thing that they lack is experience. That's the only thing they lack. From young Pharaoh, look at young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh, young as fuck. But at a young age, this nigga was you cannot deny how smart he is. So how can you look at, say, a young Pharaoh started out when he was like 20, 21. And he was a phenomenon. He had the internet lit. I remember. I'm like, this little young boy lit. So you can't even look at these youngins like that. You can't even look at them the same way, bro. Because even Nana was lit. She was lit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them lit. It's just that sometimes they be lacking experience, my nigga. But they lit. Like, don't get me wrong, they lit. That's why they need an OG, you feel me? And Shorty just made a grown-up decision. She made a grown woman decision. You feel me? She like, nah, I'm fucking with Chief, nigga, because eventually I'm gonna get tired of playing with y'all niggas and go to him anyway, and y'all not about to pass me around. I was like, Shorty, you smart. For real, she like, nah, I'm not about to fuck my shit. If I seen all the women do here, she like, I seen what all the women do here. They all, you know what I'm saying, end up with you. Why? Because they leveled up. They realized, like, oh, I'm gonna go cheap. Like, I'm not even gonna play that game. I'm gonna go straight to the source. It is what it is. So why be mad at her? Because she's smart. She leveled up. Just like she found the knowledge. She found the mathematics. She found me. She found the knowledge. All the knowledge that I speak is gems. Everything is nobody on this plane that's smarter than nobody. Nobody got the plane. Like, this whole shit, there ain't nobody dropping the gems that I'm dropping at all. You feel me? It is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, if you don't know I'm the truth, then you was a lie. You feel what I'm saying? There ain't nobody dropping them gems the way I drop them. Nobody doing what we doing. You feel what I'm saying? It's a whole lane. We a whole frequency. Shorty smart. What you thought I wasn't going to attract no woman, like no bad Jones again? Like, y'all was acting like Nana was it. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all niggas bugged out. Like, you think the universe wasn't going to look out for me? Like, come on, man. Y'all bugging out. And then ain't nobody recruit nobody. She was already on this shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So she got here. It was like, oh, okay. She played it smart. I commend her. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Dig? So get over that. Because I remember young Pharaoh, like I was saying, young Pharaoh was young. He like 21. I'm like, damn, Pharaoh, like you out here speaking this shit, got these niggas going crazy. And everybody was loving young Pharaoh because he was coming with hella knowledge. 21, he was spitting crazy knowledge. Then he turned left and became an entertainer because of the lack of experience and not having an OG. He had an OG. He chose Sabu Seti, and now it's just not the right guy to choose as your OG. He went to that, and then he didn't really even listen. He didn't really guide him because he let him do whatever he wanted to do. So he out there without an OG. Pice is smart. Caliber smart. True smart. All of them smart to go to their OG. Like, yo, listen, I'm about to go fuck with Chief and join the team and organize with him and become a tribe rather than, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So now, it is, like I said, bro, look at this joint. That joint crazy. Stalking and harassing. So shit, yeah, man. Y'all be cool, man. Like, enjoy the music, enjoy the vibes. All the energy we putting out is gonna come back heavy. It's so much other stuff that we gonna show you. We got a lot of shit to offer. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad. That's what sets us different from the rest. We actually have something to offer. Can't really. And right now in time and space, I'm gonna take another caller. And time and space right now, the real is being separated from the fake. Point blank period. You heard? So the real is gonna be separated from the fake. It doesn't matter. And we got more music. Man, we got music, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like facts. Wild music coming out, like. I'm going back. I'm getting back on my singing shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, King.
Yo, what's going on? I can hear
right,
you.
so
What's going
earlier
on?
I was in Essence Live. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear
And
you.
somebody asked, huh?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, somebody asked Essence why she was mad at Nana. And Essence said that she was mad because Nana is giving AIDS to an innocent man, insinuating that Nana had got the AIDS from you, and talking about Zoca 17 and she came over there with her face down, ass up, ready to fuck. So I just wanted to tell you that.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Does that mean that baby Eliana got AIDS too?
I told her, I don't know what it means, but I told her that she shouldn't keep saying that.
What I'm asking you is this. Does that mean that baby Eliana has AIDS?
You would have to ask.
I'm asking you. Wouldn't that mean that every woman that has sex?
Yes.
Wait. Wouldn't it mean that every woman from Yaya to Pope, every woman that I ever had sex with should have AIDS?
I was on your side, and I was telling her to stop saying that, and she told me I was a member of the Ku Klux Klan, and she was blocking me.
Okay. Well, look, man, I can't control other people and their opinions. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, and everybody got cell phones. I can't. I don't even know why you recited that. You have
because you are big on loyalty, and I feel like that's
what I'm saying is this. You could have said that in my private inbox.
You're right, but she said it on the live video.
Look, man.
Before you go and just troll somebody's page, think about this. Her father going through some things with his health. You feel what I'm saying? Think about this for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? So, y'all don't know that. I want to make it known that to have a little compassion as far as, you know what I'm saying, going to her father, sending her shit, and just stay out of people's business. Stay out of people's personal business. Don't get personal. You might not like me, but do me a favor and consider the fact that it's none of your business. And no matter how you feel, her father is in contact with her, and y'all sending stuff to him. I know it's like to get an effect. I know you want to touch me in some kind of way, but I want you to think about the man is in. He got some things going on with his health. You feel what I'm saying? And I just ask y'all to not partake in harassing that man. I know that y'all didn't know that, so I'm trying to make it aware to you. But he dealing with his own things, and he's not in good health. So while I seen on Grand's page to go flood his Facebook after having a conversation with Zoca and him being physically ill right now, it's like, I just want to let y'all know that so that y'all could be aware, so that y'all don't wind up hurting somebody or stressing somebody. And I know a lot of you might be like, well, she's stressing them, but don't you got to be a part of that? Mind your business. Don't get in people's personal, and you don't want to part in it. Just leave it alone. Don't be sending no messages to that man. Don't be tormenting him. Don't be. You know what I'm saying? God forbid anything happen to him out of stress, or y'all niggas trying to play Mr. Larry, play that game with him like that. If something happened to him, you feel me? It's like you're gonna be a part of it. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So just be cool. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a flying fuck? That's not our dad. That's hers. It's their life.
Energy that you had, you know, you was holding it in. When I took her to the river today, I took her to the waterfalls, and y'all all wanted to go. But I was like, no, I'm taking her by herself, by myself, by herself, right? And then so
You felt jealous. And Aya, what about you?
Yeah, I felt a little jealous, but then I thought about it. I was like, I went back to when I first came, and I got the treatment that you did. So I was like, that's foolish of me to do that to you, because I want you to feel comfortable. I don't want you to be like, have the same bad experiences that I had. So I want to like, be like, you know, leave that shit at the fucking door. Make her feel comfortable, make her feel welcome. Don't come at her with none of that ill feelings and stuff like that. Don't do that.
Why are you jealous though?
Because I feel like it brings up feelings of me being not special, or, you know, because I see the way that he takes time with you and talks with you, and then you guys communicate with each other and you laugh. He takes you out on walks and, you know, to look at the stars and stuff like that, and then it triggers me. And then I say to myself, like, why have I never had that ever with anyone that I was dating? So then that's the question that I ask myself. Why is that? And that's why I took a look into my Venus, and I explained to y'all about, I feel like I'm not here for that. Because of my Venus being in Aries, I feel like I'm, you know, supposed to, like, I'm trying to word it, but I'm like kind of like be like alone, like not for like romance or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like how other people get. It's just coming to accept what I'm here to do. And accept my program.
So these are the problems of polygamy. How about you? What you felt, Pluto?
Yeah, I had the same thoughts, especially.
Really? You?
I just handle my stuff differently.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't know you had the same thoughts.
Yeah, like when you would take her.
I'm trying to tell everybody get off the Wi-Fi. Hold on.
Okay,
Off the Wi-Fi!
You gonna tell me?
You were talking.
They just said.
Go ahead.
I feel like we all want that connection with you, and like for you to do that with us, and like be in that position to like, you know, be by your side like that and really like rock with you. So I did have those feelings of like jealousy, and I was like, dang, she getting attention. Then I was thinking of the time when I got it, and I was like, damn, like I should have really appreciated when I did get it, because it's like when you see someone else doing it, it's like, dang, you kind of feel some type of way. And that's why I really want you to like, you say you feel more comfortable now, but like really like appreciate it and like don't resist at all. And yeah, when you took it to the waterfall, you said something about my face. I was like, damn.
Huh?
You was like, why your face look like that? Why you look like that? I was like, dang, like I can't hide it. Yeah, I was like, look at me, and I was like, waterfall, what? But yeah, I expressed it like I wrote it out, like I dealt with it. I made sure I didn't leave it in. But yeah, I just gotta like, I've been trying to keep thinking like positive and like just being in the now and like trusting you and what you're doing, like just staying in my place, knowing my role, and trusting you, like, yeah, doing what you need us to do for this moment in time, like accepting the now, just keeping a healthy perspective about everything.
What about you, Aaliyah?
For me,
You know we got this phone, man. You gotta speak up.
for me, I suppress my emotions. I don't show
and express how I truly feel, because I don't like to be vulnerable. I don't like to feel like I need somebody to, I need to depend on somebody. I don't like that, so I keep my stuff bottled up. And I guess the other day when you came and hugged me, I was just like stick body, like, you know, for me. Oh shit. Because
why you ain't tell me that, yo?
I'll talk to Zoca.
Yeah, but you ain't tell me that.
Yeah. And it's just for me, it's something in me that if I feel like you're good, if you look happy, I'm let that be. You know what I'm saying? Like I let people in relationships.
Nobody can hear y'all. They're saying they can't hear you.
In relationships, I let people be them. I let people express their energy.
In relationships? This is your relationship. What are you talking about?
Let me stop saying it like it's not my relationship.
Yeah, but that's how you talking.
I'm thinking not about this. I'm thinking about this, but I'm like, my mind.
Then why are you putting this with that and that and this? That's crazy. That don't even make no sense,
in this relationship, I feel that you like you're good, you're happy. Like I don't want to intrude. I don't want to mess that up. So I kind of suppress my energy.
So you be phony.
No, I don't be phony because
I'm just saying, y'all need to exercise them demons. It's called an exorcist. When you got demons inside of you with low vibrational thoughts that are actually affecting our atmosphere, we need to have a meeting. We need to have a real nigga moment and sit and talk to it. It's the only way. It's 3 C's to success, and that's what?
Commitment, communication, consistency.
Say it again?
Commitment, communication, consistency.
All right, so we got to apply that to our relationships and everything we do in life. First of all, you have to be committed to the relationship. Second of all, you have to communicate when you have a problem. And you have to stay consistent. That's it. If you have a problem, don't be petty. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? How this is going to work. That's what everything you do in life, you got to have those 3 C's. You feel what I'm saying to you? So for you not to say nothing to me and it be around in the atmosphere and we just now getting it out, it's been a build-up.
I mean, I talked about it. I just didn't talk about it with you. I get it out and express that, how I was feeling to you.
Somebody asks, you Haitian?
Yes.
You are Haitian. So... So y'all feel better that y'all got that out?
Yeah. I feel better. It's like...
Should you be jealous?
No.
Why not?
You should not be jealous. That's a programming from the lower self. Separation. Yeah, emotional separation. Right.
You think Zoca don't got what it takes to be your leader?
And I express that to her all the time. She do has what it takes. And that's
why are you whispering?
And that's why I feel that it's like and I told her I don't feel like it may be jealousy, but I told her I love how she thinks. I love her mind. I love her point of view about everything, and that's just something I want in myself, and I see in her, but I want it for myself, and I think that's why it's like I get the jealousy.
Well, how can you want something that you see is divine that happened on time? Like on some real shit. Zoca came in as an angel type shit at a certain time and place for us. So you couldn't even deny her. Because you already knew that what we were going through as a family with the bullshit, with the distractions. You seen Nana come in and straight distract all these black women, you feel me, as a young woman, and the universe put something else in her place. You feel me, that had the dynamic.
Abusive partners, cult leaders, dictators, and other sociopathic manipulators all follow the same brainwashing pattern to gain power over others. The first step is to idealize, which would include promises, charm, flattery, mirroring sympathy, pity stories, apologies, attention, generosity, gifts, adoration, and ranking you above others. To devalue would include lies, insults, belittling, criticizing, minimizing, mocking, projection, hypocrisy, gaslighting, silent treatment, threats, guilt, ambiguity, triangulation with others. And ultimately, the goal is to control you and keep you from discovering that the very foundation of who they are is a lie.
Let's see here. Zoca, Solar.
Yes.
We have a lot to talk about tonight. We need you to be your most honest and vulnerable tonight. To let go. Everybody's watching. You have about 4,100 people watching. This is the most we've had so far. Apparently the energy is out the roof. Guys, we need you to be honest and up forward and upfront about all your emotions and your feelings and be able to articulate yourself. Remember, this is not for you. It's not about you. It's about humanity. This is the moment. We are waiting. How did you meet Zoca?
So it's interesting. When I first met Zoca, it was actually on Instagram, and her profile was interesting because she didn't have a picture of herself. It was a picture of a natal chart. I was like, what? That's kind of cool though. And I started messaging her, asking her like, what's up with her chart? Like, what is that? I was interested. And that's actually where we began talking. It was actually way back in Palenque, like a couple months after I had came. And she disappeared. Just disappeared. I'm like, okay. She was just a no-face Zoca, named Zoca. And I was interested. And she disappeared for months. She resurfaced. And when she resurfaced, she had more pictures. And I was like, wow, she's beautiful. This random person is actually beautiful. She showed up again on Instagram. Her internet presence came back. And I began to message her like, yo, where'd you go? You fell off the knowledge. What happened? You fell off. And, you know, there was really no excuse. She just said what she said. I don't remember. Then she went live with Chief. And Chief actually had gave her an astrology reading live and showed how much masculine energy, how much of a warrior spirit she really had because of certain placements. I had no idea that was her. I had no idea.
Oh, wow.
So she's been this mysterious entity for the first year and a half, at least. Master Pice, Master Caliber, and myself had all seen her when she reemerged for the third time. And we made an agreement. We're like, all right, you're talking to her, I'm talking to her, and you're trying to talk to her.
Nobody was talking to me.
They said they wanted to message you because you had pictures of this time. And she looked beautiful. And this was really funny. I called a meeting with the three of us, and we sat there in the living room in Palenque. And I remember I said, look, we're not about to play no games. We're going to let no women confuse us. Who's going to talk to her? Who's going to do it? That's Pi said, I want to do it. That's Captain, I want to do it. I said, well, I want to do it too. And they both slowly backed out. Just like, well, I guess you could do it. Oh, I guess you could do it too. And I'm like, no, I'm not backing out. I want to talk to you.
So is that a surprise to you?
No.
You didn't know that information?
No, I knew that. We always do this.
And yeah. Disappears. She disappears. Literally, when we're in Panama, we fast forward everything. We go all the way to Panama. My chief is doing a couple lives, and he's getting wives. And one of them was beautiful, fluffy hair. I didn't know it was her in the picture. She was like, look at her. Look, she showed it. Look at this girl. This one of the girls. I'm like, wow, she's beautiful. That's crazy. I made no connection. We did another live, and in this next live, Chief pulled me on the couch to sit next to him and do the live with him. And I saw the name Zoca show up in the room. I'm like, Zoca, where you been? Where'd you go? What happened to you? You fell off. What happened to you, Zoca? What? And then you're messaging back in the live chat. I'm like, yo, DM me, hit me up. Whole time I had no idea this is the girl Chief showed me a picture of. No idea. She messages me and I find out it's the same girl.
Yeah, I didn't know she showed you a picture.
Same girl. It was your WhatsApp profile picture. Curly hair with the white t-shirt. And yeah.
You've been in the store.
Oh,
Picked up in the case. Present.
I'm hearing you.
So proceeded to do her chart, and this is when it started to get serious. She didn't fall off this time. She kept responding. She kept talking back, and we just kept building and building. And I went through her entire chart with her, like every night for a while. I gave her a lot of my time and energy early, and I went through her whole chart with her, and I broke down her whole life path and destiny, what she's going to go through, things like that. And sure enough, it's happening. But that is where our bond really started to come. We started playing Blueface together, doing California things on live video, and going live together.
You guys are both from Cali?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, where were you guys from?
I hail from San Diego, California.
I'm from Long Beach, California.
And, yeah. And so yes, things started to get more serious this time. And I remember all the men were talking about wives, and everybody was talking about wives at this time. And it's like, yo, I got mine. I found one. We kept building. And that's how I met her. That's how I met her, and that's how it transpired. From there, she shows up. And then I could talk about the first day I met you. I could talk about a couple things from there. That should answer the question of how I met Zoca. It goes only gets deeper from there.
What do you remember?
I remember Solar always being there, just giving the knowledge. He was always speaking and teaching. Whenever I talked to him on the phone, it was a perfect study guide for me to understand deeper. Like it was slow down the knowledge because you can watch the 5 Sciences on YouTube and grasp it, but the execution of leaving Babylon, I feel like he was an angel to help me follow out what I said I was going to do.
That's what I was saying. Oh man, it's getting hot.
It's them in the kitchen, they're cooking.
I think that's symbolic of this situation because the heat level has risen. It's very intense right now in this moment. If you don't know what it feels like in this room, it's very intense. Very intense.
It is.
It's hot.
It's hot.
All right, guys. So, all right, guys. So
what she was saying was, I played as an angel.
okay, you start.
Yeah, to you and your knowledge because it was
Who?
to Baba G.
Excuse me. I gotta remind all the couples. This is I'm Dr. Bishop.
Yes,
I've seen all these.
Not Babaji.
They do this all the time.
A lot of times people want to confuse me with their, with some of the opponents or components in their reality or subconscious, and I'm just not that guy, but it's okay. Sometimes you can use me for that.
Okay.
They just project.
Yeah.
You know what? We can use it.
You can use me as an instrument, but I'm Dr. Charles Bishop.
Why
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's my mother. Okay, my mom and dad named me Charles. I'm Charles Bishop. I have a PhD in psychology. I graduated from Emory University. I have a wife, Louise Bishop. We have 3 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter. Yeah. This is not about me though. I just want to get you guys equipped with who I am. All right. Brief introduction.
All right.
Okay. So I'm not Baba G. All right. I got Baba G on speed dial, but I'm not Baba G. All right. All right. Moving forward.
Angel.
Yeah, like he was my angel, my guide to help me come to the kingdom.
deeper understanding. It was like a tutor, basically. That's how I can understand him as a tutor for me to understand knowledge deeper and not have any confusion, ask any questions. Even when I was supposed to come the first time and I didn't come, he helped me that time. Like, yeah, I was supposed to come one in October, and I didn't end up coming because I was having like, no. I was getting flipped back, and I had therapy, and I was seeing everything as what it was again, and then I was like, called him up, and he helped me again. He's very much an angel.
I pulled all the knowledge out on that conversation. I remember we were actually in the city to pick her up, and she had called and said that she bailed, and I'm like, what? I went all in. She got back on track.
Wow. So you wind up coming. And let's talk about that.
So when I first came, we were in they picked me up. We went to the house. It was like late at night, but we had a long drive that day. I was able to see Panama the whole time, and I was just in awe. So we went to the house, the entrance. I remember feeling the frequency shifts of coming into Babaji's field and coming through the nature and seeing him come downstairs. We all got out, everybody was lined up, and came downstairs. I was like, oh, like I'm really here. I'll never forget that moment. And I was seeing
we all remember that moment. Any guys? I remember it because I was watching. You know? But you came in.
Yes, you were on the balcony.
I was there. I've seen the whole journey, actually.
That's good. You have a good perspective.
Yeah. That's why I took this job to help out. All right. So you came in.
And then immediately we had met with the girls, and then G was like, we need a meeting. So we went upstairs into the creative art space, and G was like, Zoca's too powerful for Solar. I don't think you guys should be together. It's something.
Who said that?
Babaji, he was just picking
Babaji said that Zoca was too powerful for Solar.
Yes.
That she belongs with him.
Yes.
Why?
It's because of my energy and how I was and the attention I brought from the numbers of the live, and then just talking about my presence online, but speaking the knowledge.
So right away, Babaji's like, she has to be with me.
Yes.
How are you feeling about that?
I remember this is probably the first time I ever argued with Babaji. Now let me tell you this. The way that Babaji's disciples look at him is just like, this is my higher self. Mm-hmm. He knows all the answers that I'm looking for. He knows where I want to be, and he knows how to get there. Mm-hmm. So why would you argue with this? This is the first time I caught myself ever arguing with Babaji. I remember I sat there, I'm like, nah, I love her. Nah. I feel that, and that's right, and that's true. She should be with you, but I love her. I love it.
So Babaji says, listen, this is my wife. I'm taking Zoca. And you're like, hell no.
Yeah. And there's more to it.
Let's talk about it.
There was more to it in a sense that what a topic was is that it's bigger than me. Mm-hmm. You know, and I have to make decisions for the collective. And I may not always know what's going on in the moment. And when you look at relationships, this is what Babaji teaches us. He's an amazing teacher. The Most High Chief Babaji teaches us that relationships are big business. Mm-hmm. And the relationship, you can see it on my Instagram, it's a recent post. Mm-hmm. A relationship without purpose isn't real. Mm-hmm. And so what Chief had introduced in the moment was a purpose of how he could utilize Zoca in that moment. And it was like,
what was he saying? What was he saying? Like, what was the reason why?
Oh, well, you know, let's just go ahead.
I really don't. I want to know.
Oh, trust me. You've seen the whole journey.
I wasn't devil.
It was the Velvet Devil.
Because of Velvet.
We were in a war with the Velvet Devil.
What was going on with Velvet at the time?
She was attempting to take all of the energy that we had towards the message to her and her running away from herself.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, well, how can we counteract this? Mm-hmm.
What was she doing at the time?
She had just left, kidnapped, took Princess away from her family. And yeah, she was just out there running from herself, the usual. Oh yeah, and she was with Olmec at that time. So it was taking a lot of attention. It was putting a lot of attention towards her.
So it was when Zoca came in, she had counteracted the attention and took it off of Velvet and Olmec, and it was like Zoca was there.
Yeah, and it worked. And that's the crazy part.
Zoca's energy counteracted Velvet's.
The term I believe is hot toddy. The term I believe is hot toddy. And y'all know. Do I need to say?
Can we ask Baba G something here in this moment?
I would like that.
Baba G. Yeah,
Baba G, we need Baba G.
We need Baba G.
I said, hey yo.
Hey yo.
I said, hey yo.
Hey yo.
Alright, so let me handle this right here, son. Look, when Zoca came in, I was like, damn, I didn't know she was that bad.
Oh yeah.
Zoca, I seen the video.
We do.
We seen the video. I did not know Zoca was that bad.
Yeah.
She came in looking like a stallion, alien with the stallion. With the side of that, you know what I mean?
Side of ooh.
With that, you know what I mean?
A little bit of ooh on it.
With ooh.
A little bit of ooh on it.
Politically, what we was going through.
Oh my God.
Her energy, when it came in, I immediately seen her shift the tension from Velvet. And Velvet always knows how to take the attention. She always knows how to steal my power and make everybody look at her. When Zoca came in, it was clear that Zoca had an energy about her that would be beneficial to me.
Yeah.
So at the time, I know y'all was hot for each other, but I was like, I need Zoca. I need to hold that. I need that because right now, she distracted my shit. But Zoca coming in as my wife really calmed everything down. Nobody was paying attention to Velvet. Gone.
No Velvet.
Zoca, it was like Velvet never even existed because of Zoca coming in. Just straight. And I needed to utilize Zoca because Zoca was a powerful element that came in that shifted the culture.
That's a fact.
And I told Solar, like, yo, I need that. Yeah. I need that. I know y'all hot for each other, but I need that.
I remember.
And then I had brought a meeting up with y'all. I'm like, yo, son, I need Zoca. I need it.
I wasn't getting
because you didn't hear me. I'm like, yo, son, Zoca is powerful beyond measure. Zoca's more powerful than Velvet. If we really take her there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like she got that potential. And you was like, I love her. I want to be with her. I'm like, nah, nigga, I need her.
Yeah.
So you like, yo. I said, listen, Zoca is your queen, my nigga. And I meant that as she's going to be the queen of carbonation right now. I need her here.
Yeah.
I need to utilize her. And you was like, damn. And she wanted you too.
Yeah.
But she was stuck in between being queen,
purpose,
and desire, like being your girl.
Yeah.
She wanted the power. She felt the, am I right? Like,
I knew it.
She wanted it. Zoca wanted that position. She wanted it, but she also wanted you. And I was telling her, like, listen, y'all shouldn't be together, man. I'm telling you, you should be right here in Velvet's position. I say, yo, y'all should not, I'm trying to tell you, son, let her be here with the girls. Let me utilize that energy for carbonation, for the message, for the betterment for everybody. I'm going to utilize that energy.
Yep.
He was like, man, I want to be with her.
I don't resist. I resisted for a minute. I did resist for a minute. But I understood.
I just had to tell that part.
Yeah. We actually ended up talking again after that meeting. We had another little meeting.
I'm going to give it back to the doc.
All right. Hey, I was thankful you showed up.
Thank you so much. All right. Baba G. All right. We're back. Okay. So we got that part. All right. So here we are.
Yep. And so this happened. It happened.
Zoca comes in.
Yeah.
She's being pruned for the leadership position.
Yep.
What's going on in your mind, Zoca?
I'm like, what is this? This is not like, I would feel like I was in totally a new dimension because listen, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to
The attention?
all the attention, but I was in Babylon, but it was kind of slick because I have a Virgo ascendant. So it comes and then I close it off, or it closes off itself. So it was very different, but it felt like me. It didn't feel like it was uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It felt comfortable, even though it was never known.
So what happens?
So I was being chiefess. I was playing the role as chiefess.
Okay, so you. This is an intense meeting here, guys. I think I'm gonna let Baba G come on and get this one last one. I think I'll need to let Baba G back in.
He knows us well. He knows us well.
All right, I'm gonna let Baba.
Cancer moon.
I said, hey you.
Hey yo.
All right. Zoe was fronting on me.
What up?
Okay.
I was trying to explain to her why the move was good. Like, yo, shorty, look, you can be this, right? Because Vel was trying to steal my energy, steal my daughter. I'm like, yo, fuck that.
It was wartime.
Shorty came in, it was war. I was like, yo, wow. I did not know Zoca had the it factor. When she got on camera, everybody stopped. And it's every now and then you meet someone that got that it factor. Just because a girl's pretty, that don't mean nothing. A girl could be pretty, but she ain't got that it factor. Zoca has the it factor. You heard? So I was like, yo, son, Zoca got it. She got it. I didn't know she had it. So she got it. And everything shut down because of Zoca. I'm like, wow. Everybody loves Zoca. Really, really.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I got to utilize this. I have to utilize this energy. The universe sent this to me. I need to utilize this. Zoca was fronting on me. She's like, nah, you older. You look like you could be my dad and shit. I was like, damn. I took a photo shoot with her. I took her to the river.
That was a dope photo shoot.
Beautiful.
That was a dope photo shoot. And the dance she did, that was hard.
All the other wives was trying to convince her to be with me. Like, you need to be there. Like, she was like, y'all crazy. Nah. He's too old for me.
But she was good.
Yeah,
Remember me? I was trying to
know.
talk to you. I was sitting down trying to explain how this shit worked and everything. I'm like, look, shorty, you need to get pruned into being. She like, I really like Solar. I'm like, all right, I'm telling you. Like, she like, so look. We had sex. And we did it, so I did it into it. She did not want at first, but then quarter in the shower and then boom, boom, boom. She come out of the shower, she's like, wow, I did not know it was gonna be like that. She was surprised.
Yeah.
Right? Surprised. And then, but she still was, you know what I'm saying? Even though I gave her the best joint I had, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna let her get the thing, you know what I mean? So I did it, and she was like, and the girls was like, they was looking at her like, really? She's like, well, tell her. He's like,
I was like, girl, why y'all tell me? It was like that. Like, they was like, oh, we tried to tell you. I was kind of like, all like,
and then Velvet came back.
that part.
That's what did it all. After Velvet, she had accepted it, right? She was like, after that time, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna be with Baba.
We was all on board.
That was it. Like,
everybody was on board.
As soon as I smacked, she was like, yo, I'm gonna be them. So then Velvet came back. I had to let everything go. So it was like, it was y'all time then. I had to let it go. Velvet coming back. Boom.
That door again.
Y'all went together.
Yep.
Talk about
Oja tried. Oja tried went hard. That shit had purpose to it. That shit had purpose to it. I worked hard on that. But yeah.
A video.
But I did the work behind the tribe, the name, and the purpose. That shit had meaning to it. I had a whole fucking rap, all that shit for that. But look. So look.
You trying to
yo.
Hey yo!
If y'all never seen the video, we made a whole commercial. What you talking about?
It was a good video.
I know it was a good video. I put energy into that.
It was.
Yeah. So yeah, he was like, this looks like a TV show. What is this? Yeah. So what happened was we got together, and our sexual chemistry is out the roof. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah, but we gotta talk about that first time.
That's what I was about to do.
Okay,
Actually, when we picked her up from the airport.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, that's what I was about to talk about. Because that's when I really realized the depths that I go with you is like it was one of the most difficult things to resist in my life. I met her, we picked her up from the airport, it's just me and her. We're going through her stuff in the Airbnb we had. We're gonna go back to the house the next day. And I'm like, yo, you got my book. Out of any book you could have brought, you brought the book that woke me up into spirituality. Limited edition, I've never seen that book anywhere else in the world.
It was a chakras book.
Chakras, a guide to chakras, limited edition. She had that shit. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? And this is when I really realized, like, oh, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be good. We did everything, damn near everything, but actually like have sex how you would look at it. We was getting as close as possible. No, she didn't. She didn't. We didn't. Because we knew we're like, no, wait. But it was so much resistance. We're like right there. We on the edge.
That's true.
I was up all night. I watched her sleep. She slept. She went to sleep and everything, and I was just up all night like, yo. Wow. This is crazy. I messaged Chief. I was like, yo, Chief, like, yeah, Bobby, you know. I was messaging Bobby, I'm like, yo, she the one, Chief. She the one. And you're like, I remember he was like, do you feel warmth in your heart? I'm like, yes. And he's like,
is it warmth in your balls? Yes.
Yeah, he's like, did you guys have sex? I'm like, no. We might as well have type deal. It's like, yeah, the seeds we planted type deal. Like, the idea of us being a thing was like already planted then and there. And I'm just saying that to let you know the magnetism. Because when she came to me, when Velvet came, Velvet Devil returned, and the women went back to their husbands. We made them into tribes. What happened was I was accepting that with full open arms. Come here, because you could say what you want to say. I believed and I felt like she was mine. She was mine, and no matter what was going on or how it played out, I believed she was mine. When she came back, I was completely accepting of that, completely. And I was very good at first. I was militant. I had an attitude. I made her get up, stand outside at attention, do squats. I was working her at first. I started getting soft over time, but you know what I mean? With her, it was like powerful. So powerful. Having her around is like, she really like my best friend. She understands me on a subconscious level. She understands me without words. So this is something that is unspoken. It's something that's unspoken. How do you fight something like that? How do you push something? How do you numb something like that? And I had to kill her. Before she came back, when she was in chief disposition, I had to literally kill her in my mind. Like literally, I had to kill her. You can ask Master Pice. I damn near cried. Downstairs. I'm like, yo, like my heart is going crazy. You gotta be like, yo, I don't know what's going on in here. I'm like, it's me. I was crazy. Like somebody energy crazy. And I'm over there like no sleep, just up, heart pounding. She right there in the pallet with Chief and the wives. And on my heart, I'm over there in the back, just like heart pounding. I'll go down and talk to Master Pice. Master Pice talking about, just gotta let it go, bro. You gotta let it go.
Gotta let it go, bro.
That's Pice's voice.
Gotta let it go, bro.
And I'm like, yo,
Gotta let it go,
Pice,
bro.
I'm gonna cry. I need to cry. I want to cry. Fuck this shit. I'm crying. I cried. And for like,
Then I cried.
For like 3 seconds, I do not cry. Don't cry.
Cancer moon.
I chose to. I wanted to feel it. And the very next day, we had the meeting where all the women came back. It was that very next day after I completely killed her in my mind. You know, we're like, all right, here you go. And now she's my wife. And it was just, to me, I thought in the moment, the conversations I had with Chief was like, she's your chiefess. She's your queen. And the way I took that was, yes, she is. One day, she's going to be my one. She's going to be my empress that reigns over all my other wives. Zoca's going to be that. Zoca's going to be my female pillar. She is my chiefess. She is my queen. My chiefess is my queen. And I took possession of her then. That's when I really took possession of her. And you know, well, you can ask Chief. I don't know if you saw this online, but Chief knows.
It's still Baba G right here, baby.
Oh, Baba G. Oh, I see what it's on your eyes. So Baba G, look. Yeah. You know, I was still like, did you wife? Yes.
Baba G gonna do the rest of this interview.
Yo, we need Chief right here.
Period.
Word. I was like, yo, I believe she's mine. Yeah.
Right.
Every time it was asked, you really think she's wife?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
He said, yes, I do.
I took complete possession of her. And to this day, that possession exists. And that's why there's so much intensity. Letting her go is probably going to be, it's a difficult thing. Look at my chart. It ain't nothing.
Okay, so she comes to you. What happens?
Yeah. Should I talk about sex life initially?
What are you talking about?
So I killed Zoca in my head, in my mind. She became chiefess. Zoca was murdered in my head. Like I literally had to.
You said that already.
I literally had. This is important.
Keep saying it.
This is important.
Okay.
I literally had to do that. When she came back, we tried to have sex early on. Like, okay, it's me and you. We had the tent and everything. We were outside and we were trying to have sex, and I couldn't. Before it was nothing. After I killed her in my head, I couldn't even get hard. I was just like, bro, like I couldn't even get hard for her. I never have this problem. I had this problem, and I realized I'm like, yo, like I just completely disconnected from you. And it was difficult, like what, for like 3-4 days.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, yo, this is weird. Like
I was like,
just a minute ago, the first day I'm with her, I'm hard as whoo. And then all of a sudden, I'm mentally like, she doesn't exist to me. And that was hard. That was really hard to do. That took a lot of spiritual stamina. And I did it, and she came back. It was like we had a restart. It's like I started getting to know her over again in a different way. The energy kind of reset, and we just get intimate quick, and sooner or later, we just bonded again, and then it became like nothing. It became like being with her was like Candyland. It was like being with Zoca it was just like cloud 9. It was like a drug. It really was. And I seen bits and pieces of her masculine energy when we drank. And I noticed that we could, like the issues we were gonna have early on, when it was a dominance struggle. You know, she's very powerful. I also have that in me as well. And I'm not gonna let myself be overpowered by somebody, so it became a dominant struggle. And that became one of the biggest issues in our entire relationship was her being very masculine and me taming that. And I did everything I could to tame that.
Dr. Bishop back here, buddy.
Hey, Doc.
Dr. Bishop back here, buddy.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yep.
When you were with Zoca,
Yep.
and be honest as possible, please.
I'm sorry.
Did Babaji ever interfere with your connection with Zoca when you were with her?
Babaji, he don't, if a woman's with another man, he don't really mess with that. He lets
Really
that
mess with it?
Like, did he get away?
Does he? It's either he does or
He does. He
Yes.
does. He lets it be. He lets it do what